Hi, what can I get you?
Just a coffee, please.
Okay, any cream or sugar? Is there a problem, sir?
Do you know what colour cream and sugar are?
They're white?
Exactly. It's hurtful.
I don't understand.
We need to modernise the conversation.
Okay, could you step aside, sir?
And I love my brother, and I love my family.
Next!
Harry, I think our mirror's broken.
Oh, that's South Park.
Why are they calling me a victim? I'm gonna sue them.
If that's what you want to do.
Even better, I'm saying I'm gonna sue, and then I won't sue, and think of the publicity, Harry. The Sun, Daily Mail, papers, TV. We'll be back in the news cycle. Say my name, Harry. Say my name.
Meghan!
Than Meghan Markle, and we learn that, yet another reason why she's suffering is that the bloke that she married wasn't as rich as she thought.
Wasn't rich at all. It's actually quite delicious. It's very clear. And this is from Tom Bauer, who's reporting, in my experience, you can take to the bank. He wrote the book Revenge about her, and it's got great stuff in there. And it's not all bad for her. It's not like he's got it in for Meghan Markle. Like, there are some nice stories about her in there too, but he's got great sources, and he's very well known and respected in Great Britain. And he is reporting that Meghan was very disappointed to realize he doesn't have money. He's a prince who's a pauper. Unless I get the dad or maybe the brother, I'm going to wind up with no dough. I chose the poor one. Crap. So he's got fame, and he gave her that for sure. She's now a household name when she wasn't, just when she was doing Deal or No Deal or the Suits show. But he doesn't have any money. And now that it all makes sense, how she's pimped him out to write the memoir, how, maybe she didn't like how the PR tour went, but she needed that money. He got a $20 million advance on Spare, or as South Park calls it. Wah. And she's crying all the way to the bank now because they got that. They got the $100 million Netflix deal. They got a $50 million Spotify deal. But you mark my words, Paul, she's going to blow through that in about 2 years in Montecito, which is one of the most expensive communities in America. That's still not enough dough to be riding private all the time, which they want to do while they lecture us about, driving an SUV or having our thermometer at 72 degrees. And she's going to try to trade up. It's going to be 5 years or under, I think, is the over-under on that relationship. And she's going to trade up for some American hedge funder, billionaire, what have you, who can keep her in the true manner to which she would like to become accustomed.
One celebrity is responding to some pretty interesting comments that Prince Harry made in his memoir Spare. Courtney Cox, best known for playing Monica Geller in Friends, has responded to Harry's claims that he once took mushrooms at her house. In an interview with Variety magazine, Courtney backed up Harry's story of spending a few days at the actress's house. She said, "He did stay here for a couple of days, probably 2 or 3. He's a really nice person. I haven't read the book. I do want to hear it because I've heard it's really entertaining. But yes, it's gotten back to me about it. I'm not saying there were mushrooms. I definitely wasn't passing them out." Within Spare, Harry detailed a night years ago where he took mushrooms at Courtney Cox's house. Within the extract, he writes that despite speculation that he was living a bachelor lifestyle, he was actually usually just at home eating takeaway and watching Friends. The book read, "Many evenings I'd think, if only they could see me now. Then I'd go back to folding my underwear and watching the one with Monica and Chandler's wedding. No more occasional dinners with mates, no more house parties, no clubs, nothing. Every night I'd go straight home from work, eat over at the sink, then catch up on paperwork, Friends on low in the background." And then he mentions one particular evening that included the Friends alumni. "We went from the home of my friend Thomas's girlfriend to the home of Courtney Cox. She was a friend of Thomas's girlfriend and had more room. Also, she was travelling on a job and didn't mind if we crashed at her place. No complaints from me. As a Friends fanatic, the idea of crashing at Monica's was highly appealing and amusing. But then Courtney turned up. I was very confused. Was her job cancelled? I didn't think it was my place to ask. More, does this mean we have to leave? She smiled. Of course not, Harry. Plenty of room. Great, but I was still confused because she was Monica and I was a Chandler. I wondered if I'd ever work up the courage to tell her. Was there enough tequila in California to get me that brave?"
Rejection is one of Meghan's greatest insecurities. She does not want to be booed or humiliated on a global scale. Look at what went on my fucking red. on a global scale, yet she understands that her brand stateside increases in value with her proximity to the royal family. We just had a report that said your value, it's at the lowest. Your popularity is at the lowest it's ever been. I don't know where the hell you're getting that from. Increases your value with the proximity to the royal family. No.
Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. We're deep diving revenge, so be sure to check back for those videos. Those are my most fun things that I record. I love it so much. I'm really enjoying the deep dive. Check out my merch. I now have Hank and Skank stuff up. I'll put the link in the comments, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I'm about to start doing extra Harry and Meghan stuff content over there, so check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.